Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. Let's learn some German, some small sentences. Lernen wir Deutsch heute, einige kleinere Sätze. So let's get on. We have a word called Anmeldung. Anmeldung. If you are in Germany, definitely you would have heard of it. Or if you are not yet, then store it in your memory. This is a word you will first hear once you land there. You have to register your house, like whatever, when you're renting a house, you have to register with the government office, and that process is called Anmeldung. Anmeldung, the word itself means registration, but it's predominantly used for house Anmeldung, like Wohnungsanmeldung. Wohnung is house. So Anmelden is to register, Anmeldung is registration. So one sentence is hast du dich angemeldet? So what it means is, did you register or sign up? You can also say it is signing up or register. And another sentence is wo bist du gerade angemeldet? Where have you registered currently? So repeat the sentence like hast du dich angemeldet? So it means, did you register or sign up? So hast du dich angemeldet? Like you are asking someone, your friend or someone, like to say hast du dich angemeldet? And another sentence is wo bist du gerade angemeldet? You're asking someone like, where are you registered? Where did you register the house? So this word is quite important in Germany, like it's commonly used for Hausanmeldung to say. So it's good to know it, understand the background. So the Anmeldung word, as I said, it just means registration, like generally, but it's predominantly used for Hausanmeldung. So the next word we are looking into is Arbeitserlaubnis. Arbeitserlaubnis. It's two different words joined together, which is quite typical in Germany or German language. Arbeit is work or job. Erlaubnis is permission. So Arbeitserlaubnis is work permission, or to say, work permit, like to say, to translate it correctly, work permit. So Arbeitserlaubnis. And so the sentence we are looking here is hast du eine Arbeitserlaubnis? So you're asking someone, do you have work permit? And the other guy or person is replying, nein, ich habe keine Arbeitserlaubnis. So he says, I don't have a work permit. Work permit is required for Germany, especially like any country. So in Germany, it's called, you need it for getting the work. Like when you go enter into Germany, you'll get an entry visa, and once you land there and you have a job, they will give you a contract, and with that you apply for a Arbeitserlaubnis or a work permit, and then you get the work permit or a visa. Like visa is the same, but still it will be written in that visa or the sticker that Arbeits Erlaubnis. No, it will be written like Erwerbstätig. That's another word that I will teach later. But now Arbeitserlaubnis is something, a work permit. So for working in Germany, you need Arbeitserlaubnis. So when you're landing in Germany, these are two important words: Anmeldung and Arbeitserlaubnis. Just continuing with the last word, it's another few sentences. Wann braucht man Arbeitserlaubnis? So someone is asking, when do we need work permit? Then the other guy replies, wenn ich in Deutschland arbeiten will. So it goes like, you can repeat, wann braucht man Arbeitserlaubnis? Wenn ich in Deutschland arbeiten will. When I want to work in Germany. So one-to-one translations. One is when, WHEN in English. Brauchen, braucht man. Braucht man is to brauchen, comes from the word brauchen. So brauchen is typically used in German to say, wann braucht man, when do we need. So brauchen is to use or to use. Yeah, brauchen, if you translate, is use. Man is hey man. In English we say hey man, no? So that's a way of asking. It doesn't mean feminine or masculine. It just means like one braucht man. So when do we need for work permit? So it's a sort of a neutral way of asking. Arbeitserlaubnis is work permit. So one braucht man Arbeitserlaubnis. So you can ask someone like another person, and the other person replies, wenn ich in Deutschland arbeiten will. So when I want to work in Germany, I need Arbeitserlaubnis. So let's look at the word Bewerbung. Bewerbung means application. Mostly is used in the context of jobs. Bewerben is to apply. So Bewerbung is application. So Bewerbung, I think you would have come across when you are applying for jobs or when you're searching for jobs. There'll be like in the job sites they would say Bewerbung for this job and that job. So the sentence here is Bewerben Sie sich bei eine Firma or XYZ Firma. So he says like apply. Do you want to apply for this job? Apply for this firma. Apply for this company. So bewerben Sie sich bei XYZ Firma. So apply for bewerben Sie sich bei XYZ Firma. Apply to this company, to translate it correctly. Bewerben Sie sich bei XYZ Firma. Apply to XYZ company. Ich musste mich auf eine Stelle im Verwaltungsbereich bewerben. It's a bit of a long sentence. I don't know why I selected it, but still. Ich musste mich auf eine Stelle im Verwaltungsbereich bewerben. So the sentence goes like I want to. Musste is want to. Mich is me. Auf eine Stelle. Stelle is a position or a job position, or it's a basically one-to-one translations position. But auf eine Stelle. Ich musste auf eine Stelle in for a job in Verwaltungsbereich. Verwaltung is administration. Yeah, Verwaltung is administration area. Bereich is area. Verwaltung is administration area. Bewerben. So when bewerben comes, so the Stelle word takes the context of a position or a job. So ich musste mich auf eine Stelle im Verwaltungsbereich bewerben. So I want to apply for a job in administration area. So that's what it means. I know it's a bit, if you are really good in grammar, you will know the background of this, but if you're not, then just learn to speak. Right, that's what I would say. So bewerben Sie sich bei XYZ Firma. Ich musste mich auf eine Stelle im Verwaltungsbereich bewerben. So these are these are sentences using the word Bewerbung, which means application. So let's look at the word Anschreiben. This is also you would have heard when you're applying for jobs. Anschreiben basically means cover letter, or the application letter. So it comes from the word schreiben. Schreiben is to write. So Anschreiben, the word means cover letter. So the sentence goes like, wie schreibt man eine Anschreiben? So how can we write a cover letter? So that's the question. Wie schreibt man eine Anschreiben? So someone is asking, how can we or how can I write a cover letter? So wie schreibt man eine Anschreiben? So that's the question and the answer. And the other sentence I want to look is, hier bekommst du kostenlose Anschreiben Muster. So the key is here, when someone speaks to you in German, you have to look for the keywords. Keywords is kostenlose, Anschreiben, and Muster. So if you know the meaning of these words, i.e. the vocabulary, then you can understand what they are speaking. Like Muster is a sample. Anschreiben, as I said, is a cover letter, and kostenlos is free. So here becomes two. So something, it means like you are here, you can get a free cover letter sample. So that's what it means. So I would say, like, build up your vocabulary. That's very critical by seeing TV or reading dictionary or watching a lot of documentaries in German. Build your vocabulary as strong as possible to help you with the German. So here bekommst du kostenlose Anschreiben Muster. Here you can get a free cover letter sample. And the next sentence goes like, wie gestalte ich das Anschreiben bei einer Bewerbung? How can I build or structure an application? So someone wants to apply for a job, and he's asking, how can I create a cover letter for the application? So that's what he says. Wie gestalte ich. The word gestalte comes from stellen. I will explain it later, but just remember it for now. Wie gestalte is stellen is to stand, stellen is a position. So gestalten is to build or structure. So wie gestalte ich das Anschreiben bei einer Bewerbung? So wie gestalte ich das Anschreiben bei einer Bewerbung? So how can I build structured cover letter for my application? That's how it's talking about. So the core of this is, remember the word Anschreiben is cover letter, Muster is sample, kostenlose is free. So if you catch these three words, then when someone speaks to you, you will be able to like put it into context. So let's continue with some more sentences of Anschreiben. Dein Anschreiben sollte maximal eine Seite lang sein. So your cover letter should be maximum 1 page. So deine is your, dein is your Anschreiben, sollte should, maximal is maximum, eine Seite is 1 page, lang sein, long is long, yeah, in English. So dein Anschreiben sollte maximal eine Seite lang sein. So you have to repeat it. Dein Anschreiben sollte maximal eine Seite lang sein. So that's what the core in this sentence is. Anschreiben, maximal, I think you know something is related to maximum. Eine Seite, the keyword is Seite is 1 page. Seite is also used for sides, like this side or that side. But in this context, eine Seite, you have to put it into context. It's talking about Anschreiben, so Seite is 1 page, long sein. So some words in German, you have to put it into context. Only then it will make sense. Otherwise, it's a bit thing. This you can only build with experience, or the more you hear German or watch German documentaries or movies or anything, that will build your thing. Then the next sentence I want to go is, wie formuliere ich ein gutes Anschreiben? So it's a difficult word, formulieren. So wie formuliere ich ein gutes Anschreiben? So someone is asking, how do I formulate a good cover letter? So the person is replying to say, dein Anschreiben sollte nur die Kontaktdaten des Unternehmens, deine persönlichen Kontaktdetails, den Haupttitel, and then goes on like. So dein Anschreiben is your cover letter, sollte should, nur die Kontaktdaten, nur is only, die Kontaktdaten is contact data des Unternehmens, Unternehmen is the company, deine persönlichen contact details, like your personal contact details, and the Haupttitel. So it's a bit of difficult sentence, but if you catch the word Anschreiben and Kontaktdaten, nur if you know, nur is only, Unternehmen if you understand company, deine persönlichen contact details. So deine persönlichen is personal contact details. Then you can get the core of the sentence. So such difficult sentences, you have to really concentrate on what the other side is speaking. If you can catch some important words, then you should be able to put into context. So the two sentences I said here, the smaller ones, let me just repeat it. Dein Anschreiben sollte maximal eine Seite lang sein. So your cover letter should be maximum 1 page long. Like in Germany, typical say the 1 page or 3 page. So, or to say keep it as short as possible, and the front page you have to explain your skills, so they should be able to quickly see and understand that you are fit for the job, like you have the skill sets which is matching the job. So that should be the core idea. Instead of writing long pages, it won't, like, I mean, recruiters, they see a lot of resumes, so we have to, the whole idea should be to make it easy for them to read and quickly understand that if it matches the position. So most of the recruiters just use search words, like if you are a software developer, they just search for Java or React.js or C++ or anything. So the search words skill set is key. So let's get into the just a summarization of the words which I have used in this slides. So we learned the word Anmeldung, house registration or registration, Anmeldung. So it is also joining of many words. Melden, it comes from the word Melden, Meldung, Anmeldung, so house registration. Anschreiben comes from the word Schreiben, cover letter. Muster is sample. Yeah, any samples or examples, like to say. Arbeitserlaubnis is work permit. Erlaubnis is permit or permission. Bewerbung is application, mostly used in jobs. Verwaltungsbereich, administration area. Verwaltung is administration. Bereich is area. Formulieren is formulate. Unternehmen is company. Unternehmen is a word, it's also like unter and nehmen. Nehmen is to take, and Unternehmen is undertake. Yeah, so it's like undertaking. So any company will be called as a Unternehmen. Personlichen is personal, and Kontaktdaten is contact details. So I hope you understood these words. So repeat it, read it out or write it down and just repeat it, right, and then practice it. The more you speak, the more you learn. So we learned some German words like Anmeldung, Bewerbung, Anschreiben, and hope it helped to for your German. So the best way I would say is again to just speak or learn. And if you have any questions, put down a comments and do subscribe to my channel. It will help me also to see how it reached you. Put some comments so that I know if you have any questions or how I can put more useful videos so that we all basically can learn German. So lernen wir Deutsch zusammen. So wenn ihr einige Kommentare haben, bitte schreiben unten in meine Videos. So subscribe, I don't know what, next time I have to find what German word for subscribe is, but subscribe to my channel and let's learn German together. Thank you for watching.